Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy new week. Happy new month. Happy full moon. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So, with all of that said, I hope everybody woke up in a beautiful energy, a heightened energy, great positive spirits. All right, this is how we lock in a good month. This is how we get the majority, the most out of what we want this month. Doing it with intention, okay? And that's the whole reason why we're here today anyway. Or not just today, but that's why we tap into these lives in the morning, to set our intentions. So I really hope starting your month, which was actually yesterday, but I hope starting your month you were able to, lock in that mindset or just channel your energy towards, I guess having a great month, having a great February. Happy Black History Month, too. I didn't say that one. There's so much going on. I love me some February. But what I also love is how we get the whole, new week on a new day, on a new month. I love how all of it falls in one. When all of that aligns in the weekend, I love it. And it's going to do that next month, too. Next month, we're beginning March on a Sunday again. It's going to be a new month again, new week. So super cool. I'm excited. Nevertheless, so I don't waste anyone's time. It is a Monday, not the most favorable of days throughout the week, but hopefully this message can make it a little brighter. Let's go ahead and dive in. So, starting off, because I pre-shuffled 3 oracle cards, we got fertility, the Fool, and Source. I'm gonna be straight up. There's a heavy emphasis on, I would say fertility, but the birth of something, creating something. Fertility and Source, I want to show y'all these cards so bad, but the Source card is a woman who's pregnant, and that's actually the card that's in line with fertility. Hi, Jonathan. She is hidden right now. She's hidden, not in the morning segments. Mornings for tarot, tea, and coffee. Morning, Wednesday, and Friday. I like to stay hidden so that everybody could just focus on the message. I'll see you guys later in the more energized live around 2 in the afternoon-ish. But for the morning, I really like everyone to just be focused in a meditative state. But, all right, so fertility, the Fool, Source. Somebody's creating something. All of this is pretty much giving the Empress energy. It's just a different deck, and I don't have the Empress card. But this is pretty much the Empress energy. Fertility, the Fool, and Source. Somebody's creating something. Somebody's birthing something. Whatever this is, this it's either starting now, from now until 9 months later, or this is the culmination of the 9 months, and you are about to reap something right now. But with the Fool card, they want you to just be present. Remain in the energy of innocence and allow it to happen to you. The Fool isn't somebody who stresses. It's kind of like the Empress as well. This is somebody who attracts things to them because they're in such a blissful state. They're just happy to be here. Things happen for them. So you're creating something. You're birthing something, something big, something that's going to be your baby. Could be a business, something like that. Something that you've created, started from the ground up. And it's going to make a big impact in your life. I'm gonna get some details from the tarot. All right, we got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is a new beginning. You're creating something. Oh, and this is for today. The Ace of Wands, the World. Oh, you got 2 portal cards. Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands in line with the World. Okay, so your focus today is to stay locked in on whatever that creation is. You're about to birth something. This Ace of Wands, and you got the Empress. Twice, guys, back to back. Because the last 2 times I was on here, Wednesday you got the Empress back to back. Y'all got it twice. And Friday, you got the Empress back to back twice. Here I am again. And the first 3 cards that I pulled weren't even of the tarot. They were oracle cards. And I pretty much said the summary of these 3 was Empress energy. Lo and behold, you got the Empress twice. on the bottom. So that's double confirmation for someone. Either you're pregnant right now, you're about to be, or just heavy emphasis on you're about to create something long lasting. We got the Ace of Wands, the World, and the Knight of Swords. So what you're supposed to be focused on right now is your vision. Very, very focused on your vision. Whatever this is going to create a new beginning for you and open up lots of doors. So it marks the ending of one timeline and the beginning of a new one. Kind of like a mother, you know, when she gives birth, that's the ending of who she used to be, solo dolo, and now it's her and her family, her and her new responsibilities that she has to take on for the rest of her life. You know, this is why things have a market ending and a beginning, because a drastic change happens. It's not, oh, this is just my creation and I can tend to it when I want to. No, whatever this is, it's going to be very demanding. Demand lots of responsibility from you, but it's not anything that you're going to want to shy away from. Like a mom. Mom's jobs are very demanding, but that's not anything that they would be like, oh, I'll take off next week. You know, it's kind of like a labor of love. So whatever you're creating is going to be big, it's going to be grand, and it is going to be a labor of love for you. It's going to require a lot, but that's not anything for you because you're going to love it so much. It's literally going to be a baby. All right, you got the Queen of Wands in line with the World. You're getting some type of enhancement, some type of level up here, some type of glow up. Right after that was the Temperance, and that's in line with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, today they want you to focus on what it is that you are creating. Hey, honey. I love you too. Yeah, so you are creating something big, something beautiful, and something expansive. When you create this, it's not going to just be this creation. This creation is going to lead into other little things. It's going to trickle into other things. It's going to grow at that. All right, this is fun. This is interesting. This is the energy that you have today for your Monday. Yeah, somebody's creating something. Somebody's birthing something. It's going to be big. Congratulations in advance. Has win written all over it with this Empress card, but not win in a superficial way, or not win in a it's like you should have, you could it's a win like you should expect this of you. You should have high expectations of yourself. I do see lots of celebrations, but it's not going to be anything like, oh my goodness, like I knew you could do it, or, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, I won. Let's go ahead and prepare for the next milestone. That kind of thing. You're going to be very, very, very well off. Coming off is very strong and confident. Queen of Wands, Empress twice, the World card. You know exactly what you're doing. This is cool. Let's see. What kind of heads up do we have for today? Oh my guys, I took out the wrong deck. All right. What messages can you guys, well, what heads up can you guys look out for today? Any cautions, heads up? Anything that you guys could take with you guys for this Monday? Into you. So you have somebody who is around you. Same person. Okay. You have somebody who is around you who sees you leveling up. Not only is this like the third, fourth day of the Empress coming out, but I feel like every time this Empress card comes out and I'm letting you guys know that you're elevating, you're leveling up, there's always that warning of someone being around you who doesn't like it. Someone who wants to drag you down, hold you back in some way, somehow. Anyway, all right. They're coming out as a groupie, though, so go figure. This person is incredibly addicted to what you bring to the table, or at least how you do it. They like watching you, they like analyzing you, observing you, kind of stealing everything that you do. It's weird. They feel rejected in a way that because you're expanding and growing, they feel as if one day you're going to leave them behind. Like there's going to be a moment where you surpass them and then that's it, poof, there's no them anymore. So they feel left out, they feel rejected. One one of the reasons as to why they're acting like a groupie. They feel as if they excessively support you or, you know, ride your tail, hop on your bandwagon or anything like that, there's no way they could be left behind. They're on the bandwagon. They hitched a ride. So, yeah, okay. Interesting if you ask me, but let's keep going. Yeah, because that's in line with too busy winning. So maybe you don't necessarily even know. This could be somebody who's close to you, who's your friend, but I guess the shade that they're throwing a little bit, you're not necessarily picking up on because you're like that. You're too busy winning. It's too beneath you. You vibrated a little too high. Drama starter. Yeah, they want some type of reaction because your energy is expensive right now. So any type of attention you give to anybody, they're harvesting that. They're like, oh yeah, how can I transmute this to the best of my ability? Please be very mindful of who you interact with and how you interact with them. Because in a period like this, when you're winning like this, when you're like on the brink of success, reaching the height of anything, you'll have energies who want to try it. And that's when you're most acceptable to having the fall of grace, you know, because your energy is so sensitive and, you know, one wrong slip up and boom, you're right back where they are. You match energy a little too much and then boom, you will be on their frequency. You will literally have their energy. So, yeah. This person's a drama starter. Don't feed into it because you will have that fall from grace and be vibrating as low as them. Then that means all these beautiful blessings, these creations, these manifestations, they're bye-bye. The Empress is somebody who vibes very, very high. The Empress is someone who's looked at in the tarot. She's mama, okay? This is the one of birth of all creations. If you guys could see the card, she's pregnant. Like, this is a pregnant woman. She's signifying birth, the mama of all mamas. Yeah, and that'll be you guys. Y'all are the Empress. So, like, when you're in that Empress energy, holding a child, you're sacred. God chose you to be a vessel. You have a very important life. You're protecting something very precious, something that's being manifested from the spiritual realm into earth side. That's basically what you got going on right now. You're taking something from the spiritual realm. Could be a thought, could be a prayer, an old dream, whatever, but it's coming from the spiritual into the physical. And here you are being the one chosen to protect that vision and make it happen, bring it to fruition. But you will have those who are around you who would try to like sabotage that, okay? You are somebody who vibes very high. Pregnant women, they vibe very high. At that moment, they are portals from the spiritual realm to the physical realm, okay? So you're vibing very high right now, very infectious. Other people are catching wind of that, so be careful, because sometimes that makes you, in other people's eyes, a target. All right, let's go ahead and get the messages that we can take for us today. What divine messages, guidance, any type of additional insight we can take with us. And I'm going to pull one oracle card, and I'm going to let you guys go. All right, so you guys have guided messages today. When it comes to today, do not get discouraged at the work that's required of you. You got the Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and right next to that is the Ace of Swords. It may seem boring. It may seem like, what's the point? This is irrelevant. I'm wasting my time. But really, the overall energy, you have the Ace of Swords. Sometimes God requires us to do things and we can't necessarily see the end results. It's like the journey of 1,000 miles. You got to take that one step, and the more steps you take, you get to see the journey a little bit more, right? Because you're walking it. It's kind of like here with this Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I want you to make sure you're paying attention to the seeds that you're sowing, things that you're planting in life, the energetic things that you're planting in life. I see here with the Four of Cups, something is a little disappointing to you. Like, I don't want to, though. And it could be that you don't want to because you're not seeing immediate results, or you just don't understand. It's not making sense. How is this correlating to with what I want? How is it making sense in my life? How am I even benefiting off of this right now? So you could have all those what ifs. But here with this Ace of Swords, just do it because Things are happening that you cannot see. It's going to open something. You cannot see that though. All you feel is this Four of Cups. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. But it's going to open something, okay? So as far as your heads up, your guidance for today, what kind of ancestral messages you guys could take with you guys? Anything additional? I want you to remember that anything that's required of you right now is for a reason. Nothing is to waste your time. Nothing's to bring you back in the same cycle, run you through the same lesson or anything like that. This is all for a reason, okay? It just takes you actually going ahead and doing that. You have to just do it. And that's with everything. If you know that it's divinely ordered, you got to just do it. What's up, Nugget? Hi, Nugget. I like your name. Let's get a few more cards. Ace of Swords. We got the King of Cups. Two of Wands. Ooh. Judgment and the Knight of Wands. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nug. Hope to see you some more. I really like that name. But, okay. So we got the King of Cups, Two of Wands. All right. So for today, as far as any heads up that you guys could take with you guys, why do I keep saying heads up? As far as any guidance, ancestral messages, anything additional that you guys could take with it. You really like nuggets. Oh, you really like nuggets? How adorbs. That is too cute. What's your fave? Like, do you have a favorite fast food spot? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this all about the nuggets, but I'm very invested now. What kind of nuggets do you like? Okay, but, yes. So all in all, expansion's coming, okay? Plan. And when you make your plan, don't get mad if God throws additional steps in there for you to do. Not really. You don't like, what do you mean not really? You don't have a favorite? No? Favorite place to get it from? All right. I guess you just universally like nuggets. Ain't nothing wrong with that. When making your plan, do not get surprised if God's like, here, but do this. Or, if God comes through with a wrench and tweaks it a little bit. McDonald's, oh, okay. Yeah, that is a fave. That is a classic. McDonald's is definitely a classic. When you are planning, take into account that God's going to have a couple of suggestions too, okay? Again, all these, this spread right here is basically about something that you guys have to do that you don't want to do. And to get something you haven't done before, you kind of have to do that. You got to do something you haven't done before. So don't be surprised when making a new plan, trying to do better, want more for yourself. God's like, oh, here, do this. And at first it might be uncomfortable. You don't understand. You don't like it. I'm just reading the energy here. But it's very important that you stick to the plan. Okay, you got the Judgment here, the Knight of Wands. There's a calling happening for you right now. God's trying to get you in tune, in line with your purpose. Your purpose is ringing, like flashing lights. It's a lot going on. The message of the spread that I gave you, the first one, not necessarily the warnings and the heads up for today, but uncovering the insight for today, as well as deciphering any additional ancestral messages right here. You're destined for something big. If I see the Empress come out twice, one more time, we are at day 3 in a row of the Empress coming out twice. And technically today it came out 3 times because it came out, the energy came out in the Oracle, and then the 2 physical cards came out twice in the Tarot. So if that's not an indication that you aren't in for something big, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We got to tweak your faith a little bit because there's a lot going on. There's beautiful things happening for you. And this is all on a Monday at the beginning of the month. Okay, they're letting you know, hey, you're about to create something. And who knows? You might see everything start trickling in this month. This can very much so be a very favorable and abundant month for you. Everything is about intention. Waking up, setting your intention, setting your thoughts and the tone for the day, walking in the right footsteps and taking the right actions and saying no to procrastination and yes to presence and all of that. That can definitely determine the trajectory of your month. You get to determine that. So you don't have to walk around in limbo like, oh, I hope I have a great month. Nah, that's why we're doing this. That's why we wake up with intention. That's why we tap into these. Even if you can't catch me on live real time, go ahead and play these videos back. There's a reason as to why we're doing it. I'm not doing it for shits and giggles. We're trying to stay in alignment here so that we could really get the majority and the most out of our lives. You got the judgment here. It is time. It is time to walk in your highest walk, in your highest light. Source said now is the time to walk in your purpose. And there's things that you got to do. There's a way you got to show up in order to do that. And it's this. All right, so all in all, guys, we got this. We absolutely got this. Don't shy away from anything too hard, too rough. And enjoy being the Empress. Know that she is someone who stays on her throne. She doesn't leave for anything. She does not get up to address peasants. The Empress is somebody who attracts everything. So attract. Don't chase nothing. If you don't have it yet, that means you still have room to attract it. Let's get one more card out of here and I will close out. Meditation connects you to your inner self. They want you to meditate. Wow. So I think they just want you to get real still in this new level that you're at. I feel like you guys are transitioning from what was to now what is. You got two empresses that keep coming out. You're birthing something new. But for any woman who's given birth, she's never the same afterwards, no matter how many children she already has. Every birth, every child, all of that changes her. It marks the ending of something and a beginning of something new, a beginning of a new timeline, new cycle. So with you guys, meditation connects you to your inner self. Be sound and grounded in all of your moments. I don't want to bring up what I just said about the whole, we're starting our day with intention. Basically, yes, all of what I just said. But when it comes to meditation, be in the moment. Be sound, grounded, and in the moment. Meditation doesn't always have to be mudras with your feet closed. With your feet folded, sitting on the floor and having your eyes closed. It doesn't always have to do that. There are many forms of meditation. And a lot of the times, one of the greatest forms is just being present and grounded in that now, grounded in that present. All right. So yes, guys, make sure that y'all are here. Y'all are aware. The eyes are peeled, that third eye peeled. Focus, okay? Because you have something that's coming, something beautiful, something fun, something big is going to be your creation. It's going to be your baby, and it's going to change your life. It's going to mark the ending of something and the beginning of something new. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be big. But just remember to keep always planting those seeds. And don't necessarily shy away from work that you don't, I guess, quote unquote, want to do. Because if Swords puts it in front of you, you got to do it. Okay? Even if you don't want to, just still show up. Just make sure you're showing up, okay? Do this for you. You have something big coming up. Do this for you. All right, I love you guys so much. With that said, I hope everyone has a beautiful start to an amazing week. I think I am going live today, so if you guys have any additional questions, any personal questions, definitely hit me up on that live so we can ask. One free card per person. One free card per person. All additional insight will be donation based. I don't think I have any more announcements right now, but I missed you guys so much. I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah, we're going to get in the swing of things as far as these videos. I really try to give myself and my body resting time last week. So we tapped into these videos, but everything else was just here or there. But I'm ready. I'm up and I'm at 'em. This is going to be an amazing month for all of us. I claim that. Claim that. Do not forget, if any of you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, I am more than willing to assist you. Go ahead and email me, ReesRising@gmail.com, and allow up to 48 hours for a turnaround time, although turnaround times may be a lot more prompt. You can definitely scroll on my page and my post, and you'll catch my menu. And yep, email me and I'll walk you through the steps from there. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.